I thought I should stop by very quickly and share my perspective and thought on this crisis, COVID-19. The world right now is busy drowning a little bit, and people faith are praying and are hoping. People are working hard across the world, and the measures have been put in place. Stay home, stay safe, distance, and all the procedures that you need to take to make sure that you're safe. Beside that, I just wanted to share a word of an insight to keep us in the loop on terms of after this, then what? I thought for some time, Miles Monroe wrote a book, and it was entitled Crisis. That was a time when the Western world, they were going through financial crisis and other things that were happening in the Western world. And he wrote this book, and I want to quote a phrase in that book. He says the word crisis, either in Greek or Chinese, it means opportunity. The word crisis means opportunity. So I want to say this COVID-19, we don't know, well, be it scientific or whatever cause it is. There are many perspectives as the cause. For Christians who believe maybe God, other scientists who also believe the other things, but whatever the case is, this is my word that I want to share very quickly. First, I believe COVID-19 as a crisis as well as an opportunity has presented us first, has brought the world back on its knees to realize and understand that God is God. Be it a billionaire, the poor man, the president, or the layman, wherever it is, everybody is scared of death. And this pandemic has actually brought the whole world to its knees and to speak with one voice. And right now, there is no social class. There is no the higher class, the middle class. Everybody has been put on the same platform. Now, that is interesting, and that is what life is teaching us right now. That whatever you have, the BMW, the what, the money, the cars, right now, it can't really help you. Humanity. So the first word I want to share with you, just three concepts. First is God. God is God. You may think and believe whatever you want to believe, but God is God. Right now, those who didn't believe, who didn't think of praying, you are all scared of death. And you are all now, whatever materialism, whatever philosophy, whatever psychology, whatever science says, right now we are on our knees. And it's just to realize that God is God. God is God. Speaking about God, for those who are from the church perspective, the Christian perspective, you realize right now there is no titles. You don't need to be a bishop, apostle, prophet. All that has been rubbed off in a very short period of time. Everyone now has to sit down in his house and know God by himself or herself. The scripture has been fulfilled. The time shall come where no brother nor sister shall teach one another, but each one of us shall get to know God by ourselves. Each one of us. So that is the first perspective. Now you have to be in your house open your own Bible, have your own religion. There is no pastor, there is no prophet. You are your own prophet, your own pastor in your house. You got to know God by yourself. Those are perspective on God's perspective I wanted to share. That's the first point. No one else. Titles are not working anymore. You can't do the performance and the magic we used to play around in church. Now you have to be in your house and face God face to face. This is a reality. Now you're going to know God. Read your Bible, pray in your house with your family. No titles. The rich, the poor, all of us on our knees. Scripture is fulfilled. Every knee shall bow. Every economy, every aspect of life. Jesus is Lord. The second aspect I wanted to share very quickly is the aspect of family. Family. For a long time, most of you have actually respected your jobs, you have respected your cars, your materialism, and humanity was lost. Humanity was lost. Now, you can hide on your phone, on a social media for a while, but now you're going to be in the house for 21 days. You can't keep up until you face somebody face to face. Parents, mothers, fathers, humanity is getting back to where it's supposed to be. God is showing you beyond your car, your job, your family is important. Humanity, connection is important. We never valued that. We got lost in technology. We got lost in social media. Right now, you're going to face your wife, you're going to face your family, you're going to face your husband, you're going to face and sit down. Humanity. Be with your kids. There are parents who never valued their kids. They valued money and their job and their businesses. That is my second point. Family. Humanity. We are getting back to the basics. Being with your family as a God is making sure. This COVID-19 is working for me. It's really. As much as I'm sad about people dying, but some things are getting back in place. And the last one is creativity. Remember the first quote I said when I started, when Miles Monroe wrote a book on crisis, he says crisis in Chinese means opportunity. Now, for African young people, it's not time to sit down in your bed and watch series. It's not for you to eat a lot of food and gain weight because you can't run and exercise. These are times when the inventors invent. Creativity is done. The greatest inventors, the greatest scientists and engineers did their work at the back of their house. So it's not time to sit for, you are going to be shocked. The invention that will come out of Western world, America, Europe, at this time, people are busy sitting down and working. As a young African, you have to realize that it's not time to sleep. This is a time to sit within your comfort of your home, be creative, work extra hard. That when the world opens up, when this COVID is over, people start selling. Everybody will be running because the economy will be on its knees. So it's not a time for a young African to sleep. It's a time to be creative. Write that book, write that project, do something, create, be creative. Creativity is now. So I just wanted to share 3 words. God, family, creativity, which is work. God, family, and work. You have to be home and work. It's no time to sleep. With that short word, until then, stay blessed and stay safe. Anton, NM.